mama boys in the building. And yes, beautiful people, today we're going to be deliberating. Thank you for joining me as you come in, for others to come in also, guys. Yes, my beautiful people, God bless every one of us that will be watching this video. And as you're joining this video, please do like the video, subscribe to UK Family Show, and yes, because this is going to be an interesting video for all of us. So many things happening, and we mothers, we women, we are facing a lot in marriage. Let me share my videos. So I want to talk on this AY matter. What is really going on that every time you hear divorce everywhere? That's what we want to talk about. I want to share the video and yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. As you come in, like the video, guys. So we just heard that AY and the wife Marbel are in distance or in separation, because they've not officially told us that they have divorced. But the fact is that what is really happening in this our generation, that young youths, how is the thing doing them? Divorce. You hear marriage have lasted for 20 years, crashing. Is it that there was no compatibility between the couples, or they did not understand themselves? This is a really sad news. It's a very sad news. And if a man and a woman have lived for 5 years, 10 years, are they not supposed to understand themselves? As that when you are 10 years in marriage, I used to think that 10 years in marriage is when couples would have understood themselves, know their wrong from right. You know, you understand your partner, and there is nothing that can shake you people anymore. That's what I thought. Because the way this divorce is now making women scared. It's even making, example now, someone like me. You see people that have been married 10 years, 20 years. I used to say, if any woman has stayed in her marriage for 10 years, 20 years, that one is baba. So how come will a 20 years marriage be hitting the rock? What is really happening? Is it that these men, they are John Thomas, or is it that the moral values of you respecting your wife is no more there anymore? What's really going on? A woman will be in the house trying to be faithful, trying to be homely, trying to carry all the burden on her head. When you are not sympathizing with it, it's the same man that is going out to chase after some other women. The money the man is using to chase after other women, where does he get it from? See, so many things is now making me look like, now wow. After a woman would have stayed in a house, planned with a man, say you are building a future, you're building a future with a man, and before you know it, you now hear that the man is going out, he's seeing another lady, he's loving another lady, therefore neglecting the wife in the house. I don't really know, guys. We're going to be analyzing. Thank you for joining as you come in. We are going to be analyzing it step by step, because if their marriage is 20 years old and they have a daughter of 14 years, and after the 14 years daughter there was no other child till this other baby they are holding 2 years old, is in that when a woman is pregnant, if you people have been looking for child, all these years you did not see a child, and when God now bless the couples with a child, is it that the child now turn to problem, or is it that when the child comes in, the man now takes opportunity, because the woman is a nursing mother, the man takes opportunity to go out and does not return home? Or is this motherhood and fatherhood not supposed to be both of them there nursing the child the way the woman is nursing the child? I don't think the man will even have chance to be going outside. So all this thing is something that we women, we really need to talk, because it's not all about saying love now, love, know who you love, know who you love. These 20 years of marriage, please, do you people want to tell me there was no love in it? I want to see the picture of those babies. Do they want to say there was no love in this particular 20 years marriage, and they've been living with pretense? Is it pretense they've been living on? Okay, now the lady according around now on social media that the baby is 2 years old, that they were looking for a child. Definitely the woman will be disturbed. Maybe you had the first child and the first child is 14 years old. Now, for over 14 years old, you've not been able to conceive. She'll be worried. When God now bless them with bundle of joy, as God bless you people with the bundle of joy, they did the dedication, they were happy. So what is that problem now that they cannot overcome after 20 years? Are we to blame the man? Because in this particular video, I am not going to be blaming the woman for any reason. Because if something has been happening, we heard that the lady moved out one time like that, packed her things out of the house, and later on, I think AY had to go and, whatever they were trying to play, but they actually tried to keep it out of social media for people not to know that they were having a fracas in the house. Okay, he went and brought her back. You, the man, that people are saying that the wife caught him with Bibi Naija lady he was dating and different women. If your wife have caught you severally, why can't you change? What is really in those women's body that you cannot control yourself? Because women are really passing through a lot. Women are really passing through a lot of humiliation, internal pains. You talk of external pains, you carrying me now. I'm look at a 2 years old baby, and now for that lady to have carried that baby, move out of the house, and later the man went and tried to bring the wife back. As you do that one, why did you not stop? Why don't you stop cheating? What is really happening that men John Thomas cannot stay one place? That they cannot keep their John Thomas one side. You have a girlfriend, you're flaunting it before your wife, makes you now not love your wife again. You don't even remember the past, how you people started. 20 years, not be 2 years. 20 years is not 2 years. The whole thing is pissing me off, because the other time we saw the other one, they said, was it 30 years of marriage? Almost 40 years, I mean 38. Hits rock. What is really happening? A woman that have endured, carried out all the pains. Okay, at the point they said things were not going well with AY, and the wife was the one funding the house, managing the house, trying to make sure things are okay. You that they are trying to help, your wife, God said the wife is a helpmate. The wife is not to shoulder the burden, not to carry the whole burden. Wife are helpmates. You the man now that your wife say, okay, my husband does not really have now. Things went, there are times that things will be rosy, and there are times that things will not be rosy. Okay, the woman now is now supporting the man in the house, carrying the house, chose things to do. And now the man that you are helping is now outside spending money, carrying women. If a woman that is even helping to see how they can grow now catch you spending for another woman, how do you think that woman will feel? How do you think that woman will feel? She does not have, you people have a 2-year-old baby presently, and you are there carrying women that will not even, the women that are there, they are only just to eat the little money you have. The women that you are carrying, they are just there to eat the little money you have and destroy your home. Men, una know the reason. Don't you people use your brain when you are doing something? You say, okay, because of a big ass, a big nyash, or big boobs. What is really the problem that men cannot control their John Thomas? What is really going on? And you will want a woman to be patient. You want a woman to tolerate. You want a woman to bear until she buy. You want the woman to keep tolerating. What kind of tolerating is all those ones? You are not giving, you are not bringing anymore, and you are now carrying the little one that you people are supposed to use to care for your baby. You're not taking it outside. Which woman will be happy? Let us just look into it. Let us look into it. Trying to paint black for it to turn white. There is no how they will paint it. When a man is not stable, a man is not stable. And when a man is not stable, the man loses it. You lost it totally. I am not going to be blaming the wife on this particular matter. Okay, now we are now hearing that the wife had a friend, or that's we are hearing no, if it's true, allegedly, that the woman is having a friend. Okay, if you that is supposed to be a man, that is supposed to be consoling your wife, cannot console your wife, cannot make your wife feel that, oh, I am there for you 24/7. So you expect her not to have a friend? Do you expect her not to have a friend where at least, even if the person will call her and say, how are you doing? How are the kids? How is this? Do you expect her not to have a friend? I don't support that particular one. The woman should have a friend. If she wants to have a friend, let her have a friend. Because when a man keep doing something, and I heard that the lady is no more in the house. So if she's no more in the house, let her have a friend. A man will humiliate you, make you feel not wanted. Please, you people should go and check that AY's wife. Is she not beautiful enough? Is she not beautiful enough? Divorce here. What is really happening? If a man cheats, they see it as not a sin. You see it as not a taboo. So you keep pressing it and you do it, you flaunt it before your wife. And you say she should just keep quiet and die of their depression. So many things are really going on that even now, even if a woman wants to get married, if you want to get married, just pray over it and go ahead with the marriage. Pray over it now and go ahead with the marriage, because now it's not all about the prayer anymore. I don't even know how to put it. How can you stay 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 20 years of marriage? Which kind of fun? What kind of fun does that man want to catch that he did not catch since? At least at the moment that he clocked that 10 years of marriage, he now clocked 15 years of marriage. He's supposed to give himself advice. Who are his friends? Who are your friends? What kind of friends are you keeping as a man? Can't they emulate good things? Can't they emulate good things? Every time women are facing it, women are facing the heat, women are facing the... So which means if that man is not even dropping money in the house and he goes out to spend the money, according to the story and according to the write-up that the lady has been the one financing the house, managing the house with the mind and hope that the man does not have for now. So if a man that does not have for now is going out to spend for another woman, how do you expect that woman to cope with a baby? I used to say that instead of people to come and say, oh, do me, I do you. Not do me and do you. Your peace of mind is very, very important. Very, very important, because as long as the love is no more there, the love does not exist. Because if love exists, a man will not carry another woman and still do it. And you, the wife, you see him and he's still doing it. Let it be that he did not know. You, the wife, you caught him and he came out. He saw that, I've been caught. And he looks for a way to apologize. Look for a way to make it up. Look for everything to see that he put a stop. You know, when you have, just like they said, that when once you have put your John Thomas into the pigeonhole, when once you put your John Thomas into the pigeonhole, if it is not ordinary, it will hook you there. It will hook you. And you don't know even the ladies that are out there that are single. You will not go and look for single men. We have single, young, men out there. Go and look with. Leave people's husbands so that the thing is getting out of that man. A man who can decide to dump his 15 years old married or 17. How do you through in his eyes? It is not going to you. That even if it works for 3 years, later you start seeing another part of him. Better keep short. Don't even come out of hand now. It doesn't even, this particular one, I'm not even pleased about it, because this to give you people a child, and God now brought the bundle of joy to your family 2 years ago. So is it now that that baby is 2 years old that you people are now talking of divorce? Can't even, this one is not even can't people talk to them. Can't the man discipline himself? Can't the man, because this one is all about the man now, can't he discipline himself? You now tell me that let the woman tolerate, let the woman endure. You endure, they are not giving you money for food. You are there as a cage. You are there as long as you are inside that house. You are embodied. You are in a cage. Because he will go out and does not even care if you are existing. You don't have anybody to talk with. When you talk, you talk to the walls here. You talk to chair. You push the chair, you push back, you go and sleep. You are in a cage. What is really going on? We need to be praying day by day. And this kind of thing, I don't think those kind of couples they pray. If you're in a house, if you've not cultivated the habit of praying with your husband, please try and cultivate it. Try and make your home a home whereby it's either you be the one to observe the morning devotion today, and him, no matter how busy he is, no matter how cultivate that habit. Try and cultivate that cordial, time to time, morning, evening, night talk between you and your spouse. Because the more we give gap, the more things are happening. The more we give gap, the more things are happening. And every time. And from I don't care, you see something, you prove an I don't care attitude. Now, this wife that we are talking about, the wife's wife, Marbel, she is beautiful. She is okay. The man now will not say they don't have children in that marriage. They have children. And look at most of the divorce we are seeing on the street, on social media, are men who are married with kids. So what are you really looking for again? You are married, you have a wife, God bless you with children. So what is it that the other woman outside now is giving you? You want to tell me it's peace of mind? Fake. Nothing like, there's, in fact, I don't even know how to put it. It's not peace of mind. Fake. You are being carried away. Infatuation. You are being carried away as a man. Men, control your John Thomas. Be satisfied with the woman you got married to. Because anything that carries you and you go and dip your John Thomas into a pigeon-hole to come out, they hard. They hard. And the young girls or the single ladies, maybe they've also run their lives and they now say, okay, this one is not good for me. Let me hook it. And they want to hook with a married man, thereby destroying another person's home so that you turn to be the wife. It will not work for you. It will not work for you because there are so many young men out there who are even looking for good wife. So many young men out there who are looking for good wife to marry. I am not even pleased with it. It is like it's now a kind of daily routine. You turn here, this one divorce wife. You turn here, you divorce. Now the question is, as a woman now, with all this thing happening, with all the, do you think it will be that easy now for women to think that they want to start planning with their husband? Because the way it is now, they will now be looking at it that God forbid though, after 10 years now, 15 years now, before you know, a man will just tell you, a man will just start showing you his real character. Whereas you have invested all your head, you have done all the thing believing that you have your children, you and your children and your husband. But the men don't think that way. Why now? Why? Men don't think that way. Some men, because those real men, a real man would never play with his wife. A real man, no matter the side chick, no matter how much is dropped, you will have the gap. In fact, the gap. See where this hand is? There must be that gap. You don't dare. You don't even make it near where his wife. That is what we call real men. Real men don't joke with their wife. Their wife is a priceless egg that they will not want that egg to drop on the floor. I am just not pleased with this whole drama. If you people were not having children, we know that they don't have children. We'll say, okay, maybe because of there is no child. But we still have men that even without child, they still go and adopt. And now IVF is there. If you have the money, go for it. If you truly love your wife, why putting her in a state of confusion, a state of depression, a state whereby she cannot even, because you are an artist, because you are a celebrity, because you are a comedian, because you are what? That is why you will not have regards for your home. Oh, please. It is getting dirty. In fact, the divorce issue now is, women, we need to think very well. Oh. Think very well. Think for your children. Think for your children, because the way it is now is not all about I am getting married. How can a marriage of 15 years be crashing? How can a marriage of 20 years be crashing? How can a marriage of 30 years be crashing? All those kind of things. You want to tell me that they were not praying to God? Is a very, very sad, is a very sad thing. It's a very sad thing. And you would directly push a woman out. And don't forget, women, maybe nobody tells men that a woman will love you for who you are. Oh, money go. Thank you for coming in. She said, only God can help us. Honestly speaking, only God can help us. Don't forget that a woman will love you, will be submissive, will be humble, will adore you, the husband, as long as she knows that this is my husband. But when you start making that woman feel not wanted, not appreciated, not valued, you don't value your wife anymore. You make her always feel emotional, shedding tears always in her heart. Because I will not lie to you, when once a woman start being in a depression mode, she start thinking, and in her sober time, she must shed tears. She will not be thinking, oh God, why me? Oh God, why me? Why did you put me in this kind of situation? The next thing that woman mind now, if she has shedded that tears and shedded that tears and keep shedding that tears, the day that woman beats her chest and say, I will not cry again, brother, oga, whatever will happen, let it happen. I am done. The day she tells you I am done, she is done. You men that will go, you go and misbehave outside, sorry, a woman will forgive you. You still go outside again and come and give to a woman. The woman will still listen and she will still hear. Why is it like that? Guys, I see me well. So it's only when a woman now have made up her mind and leave the house. Hey, see, I don't think that you can revive that love. I don't think you can revive the love. You will not be able to revive the love of a woman which her heart is no more in the man. And if this AY's wife have been on the tolerating part, every time the man will go out, do one or two, come back, do one or two, come back, and the wife have been tolerating. If that wife now decides that she is going out and she now wants to have a friend and live her life, please, I will not even say she should not live her life, because she's also a human being. She's also a human being. She needs love, she needs care, she needs attention. If the husband cannot give her love, care, attention for 20 years, so what do you expect that kind of woman to do? What do you expect that kind of woman to do? This one is not say 2 years marriage, or 5 years marriage. I say, okay, they are still understanding themselves. 20 years. What is it? Look at her physique. Look at everything about the lady. Is it beauty? Is it curves? The thing that he looked for before going to marry her, he saw it in her. And she's okay. If you even bring out some of the side chicks self. So me, I don't really know what to say. I don't even really know. But me, I will say, because we are just hearing that whether the lady has gotten a billionaire boyfriend. Me, I did not see it as a billionaire boyfriend. If you have a billionaire help who is helping your life, let him help her. Let him help her with that 2-year-old baby. Abba. The thing is just, is getting out of hand. And if the AY truly loves his wife, he should see how to go and win the wife's mind. Anyhow he wants to do. Because if you have been doing, and the woman keeps complaining, when you don't reach her here, you don't reach her. She see that you cannot change. Is it every time when they say, okay, a woman should not talk? Don't talk, you're a woman, keep short. But because you're keeping short, things keep getting spoiled, abi? Because you're keeping short in your matrimonial home, you want to be a good wife. Another person, you are trying to form the good wife, they'll push you out. They'll go and bring in another girl. As they push you out, another man will be there. Another man will be there waiting to receive you. Another man will be there waiting to receive you. If you're not good for him for 20 years, you are not good for him. Honestly speaking, another man outside. In fact, if you want to even go and date somebody, don't go for single guys. If you are married, and the marriage did not work, don't go for a single guy again. Hello. Mommy Triple K, you said you can't hear me. Thank you for joining. Wow. Increase your volume over there. Am I not talking loud? Guys, can you hear me? Let me see if I can hear myself first here. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Hear myself first here. I'm hearing myself. Okay, all right. Thank you for joining. Uche Kene. This Uche Kene is a man. If you're a man, you are hearing me. I'll need your contribution in this matter because this divorce is getting out of hand. So, when a woman keep staying under depression, no love, no care, if you don't appreciate her and you want her values, she goes her way, you too, you go the nyash. Okay, Uche said I'm a woman. Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining. I need you people's contribution. You feel that, okay, this your wife is no more sweet to go and enjoy the another fresh one. Break. Not when a woman now, you will now start looking for fault. I would, because 20 years is not 2 years of marriage. It's not 10 years. That is 10 years. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Who is having network problem? Is it me? Hey. We can't hear you well. Ah. Let's see. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? This is a man. If you're a man, you're hearing. Can you hear me now, please? It's from your side. Ah. Okay, please, can you hear me now clearly? Let me see. I can hear you now. Please, network, don't distract this particular video. Yes, you can hear me now. Okay. So I was saying that in this AY's own matter, I am not going to be blaming the wife. I'm not going to blame the wife because 20 years is not too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to see this thing so that I will also observe. Don't distract this particular video. Yeah. So 20 years is not 2 years old, like I said. Nobody will come and tell me that that woman have not tolerated enough in her matrimonial home. She has really tolerated the husband and is becoming unbearable because he feels he is a comedian. Okay, now the question is, celebrities, because you're a celebrity, does it mean that you will not value your wife? That you will not value your wife, you will not have respect for your wife, even if you're cheating, even if you're doing some things, you just go out, no returning back home, you use excuse of being for an event. Okay, if you're if you went for an event, is there no medium for communication? There's medium of communication. So the whole thing is just making everything so dirty, so sour, so painful, and making the young people now. The young people will start thinking how to be so smart, how to be wiser, because a man that you are living with, who you feel you are building all your hope. We know we have to build our hope with God, but a man that you're building all your energy at your youthful age, if their marriage is 20, that lady, let me use for example now, maybe that lady got married. And now at her 50, 20, saying, I don't know her real age. At this 50, and relax. She's supposed to have. Is it this time that a man will come and be giving her hits? To remain in the heat so that she will die? Or so many things are just making me not happy with. Celebrities should control their John Thomas. Control it. Fame you have. Dignity is what. What about now? Is it okay? Is it okay, ma? Fame you people have. Dignity you have. Fame you have. Money you have. But that dignity where you're supposed to protect your name, where you're supposed to protect your name, your integrity, you know that if you shit as a celebrity, the shit will smell very well. Why will you shit that shit? If you shit in the public and it comes out, whatever you're trying to hide, first of all, protect yourself. Talk to yourself as a man. This one now is not all about mothers talk to your son, no. This one is not all about mother talk to your son, no. I don't know how to put this one. So that lady now that have stayed 20 years of her marriage, believing that now, after the second baby, if God did not give them any other baby, she's okay. At least, this is not the one that they will say there is no child. At least she's okay. She'll come and relax, enjoy her marriage, live freely with her children, take care of her children till the day God say, okay, your time on earth is up. Is it that same person at that age that a man will come and be giving hits, come and be giving trouble? You now come and see that you have sweet 16 outside. So this is also, as we are hearing this, divorce happening everywhere. Please, women, plan for yourself, plan for your children. Plan for yourself, plan for your children, because men can disappoint you anytime. A man can disappoint. This particular one, is irritating me in my ear. A man can disappoint you at anytime. A man can frustrate you. A man can frustrate you. And even if they want to tell me that this AY's wife now has started having an affair, me, I will not say she should not have. Me, I will not say, as long as she has left that man's house. Because a man who does not care about you is not worth dying for. We are talking of LOVE, love. Old men are looking for love. Old women are looking for love. Old men and old women. If old men and old women are looking for love, what happened to the younger youths? What happened to the younger generation? What happened to the younger generation? At times you see some women regretting marrying a man who will pretend everything he has, every way to, but when you enter into that house, he will pretend to love you, prophesy love, do everything. When you now enter the house, that is when the man will now start knowing that you are a nagging wife, you are a troublesome wife, you are this wife. When he cannot steady and help or give his wife mental health by discussing with the wife, playing with the wife, taking the wife round, but you prefer to carry side chick waka, and you expect the woman to remain indoor and bear the name wife. You be furniture. Let me just say it. If you want to remain there and be furniture till they buy you, it is your cup of tea. Because if, as I use example, that if maybe they married at the age of 30 and now their marriage is 20 years old, which means that woman should be 50. Is it at this 50 years old that the woman is supposed to be facing that kind of thing? They say why, they say why with BBN woman, Big Brother Naija, Big Nyash. There's waiting, different talk roaming. It has been going on, it has been going on, it has been going on. Women, take dressing, have sense. Me, I'm not saying don't build with your husband, no, but build and know that as you are building, no woman will enter your house. Anything, how you want to sweet them, let it go and sweet them outside. Let it go and sweet. Don't labor, suffer, and then a man will just come and push you out. Rather, let him go out with his side chick. Let him go out with his side chick. The thing is getting so, and I don't even think this one, there will even be law governing it, because there is no law that can govern people's happiness. Happiness is happiness. If you are not finding happiness again, you go and find it elsewhere. You go and find it elsewhere. Sometimes a man can be an hindrance to your progress. Sometimes a man can be a hindrance to your progress. Because when you are there, so many things you're supposed to do. I'm not talking about cheating. So many things you're supposed to do as a woman to exploit your woman, you will not be able. You understand? Because maybe there's where you want to go. The man will say, why are you going there? You want to go and start gossiping. You want to go and start doing this. Maybe we have some women organization whereby they are empowering women, making women known to the world, and you want to join. You see some men that are cheaters, some men that are this kind of men that do something behind. They are the one that are so insecure. So because they are so insecure, they will not even want their wife to go to even as simple as wedding. They will not want their wife to associate with other people. It's common, like, okay, they are having women something, or maybe in the community, they will not want their wife to associate with other women. Other women that they are associating with, are those women not married? They are married. But because they are so insecure, they will not want their wife to progress. So there are some men that you will even be with, you're not progressing. And when you see that things are not going well and it's not making it, it's not a do or die matter. So the talk that was just ranting, that the Marbel has a billionaire friend. If you have a billionaire friend, let the billionaire friend help your life. Let the billionaire friend help your life, because it's not at your 50 years that a man will come and be giving you waiting. Or if she was 35 when she got married, now, which means the marriage will be 55 years. So me, I'm just talking on a general perspective that men, they should learn how to control their John Thomas, no matter how it is. You cannot be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, then now it's 20 years. And that is when you see that the one outside is so sweet. So my beloved people, drop your thoughts on the comment section, what you feel about this. And women, know, please, see all what is happening now. Use it. Plan for yourself, your husband, including. But when you see that ball is turning around, take care of your children, because your children will never leave you. Your children will always stand by their mother, no matter how it is. When you take care of your a better future, whether divorce, whether not divorce, whether you're with your husband or not. When once you give of life, they will everly live to remember it. So with all those things that are happening, AY realizes himself, and the wife, two of them get down together to talk about it and come together, and him, the man, put a stop to so many things. Because if he cannot put a stop to so many things, then it's their luck. Our own is just to talk about it and leave the rest for God.
If the man truly wants his wife back, you know how to go and drag his wife with any billionaire man that have collected the wife. Because now we are just hearing rumors. We don't know which one is true. So guys, whenever another updates come out, we shall still come out to tell you guys. Drop your thoughts on this. Drop your advice to women also. Drop it in one way or the other, how things could be solved and how they can handle their husband in this kind of in marriages. So my lovely people, thank you for joining UK Family Show. Yes, we shall come back again to give you another story. Single women, no, go and look for your own husband or herself. Allow them enjoy their marriage. Thank you, wonderful people, for joining. I love you guys. See you in our next video. Bye.